I've recorded and re-recorded this, I don't know how many times now, because I'm trying to get the right message across. What I eat in a day. By far, that's the #1 question that I'm asked. People want to know what I eat. I think with the presumption that they will eat similarly, and if they are similar in size to me, they'll experience the same results. And it does not work that way. Also, when I've talked about what I eat, more so on Instagram, I'm frequently met with questions and criticism. Why do you eat this? Why in that amount? That has too much sugar. That has saturated fat. I can confirm from a health perspective, I'm a healthy individual. I'm not on any medications, don't have any health conditions. So I'm taking away from that the foods that I eat are right for me. And from a body composition perspective, again, what I'm eating is right for me. So I don't want to sit here and show you these meals that I consume because they might have too much carbohydrate for you if you are insulin resistant, or if you have cholesterol issues, maybe the types of proteins I eat or fats I consume aren't right for you. So I don't want you to follow what I do in a day. I want you to get some takeaways that you can apply to your real life. Okay, I'm gonna sit down for this one because this one makes me most sad of all of the questions that I get. It frequently comes up, and here's how it reads. I see that you eat 1,200 calories a day. That's amazing. I work out with a personal trainer and eat 1,200 calories a day and don't get your results. First off, if you're working with a personal trainer and talking with them about nutrition and they support you eating that low level of calories each day, fire them immediately. They have no idea about how the body works or metabolism. So here's why you're eating that low level of calories, but not achieving the results you desire. And I'm presuming by the question that you are dieting and your goal is fat loss. When the body feels underfed for long periods of time, it will reduce your metabolism as a protective mechanism. That means it's burning fewer calories throughout the day. Also, because it doesn't know when that next meal is going to come and if that next meal is going to be sufficient in calories, your body is more inclined to store body fat as a protective mechanism to draw from during those periods when it is underfed. So people who have dieted for a long period of time have really impacted their ability to make changes. And so I recommend you go through this period of time where you bring your calories back up to a maintenance level for your size. Yes, I do consume 2,100 calories a day because I have worked up from, and if you follow some of my highlights on my Instagram, I talk about it, I used to eat 1,500 calories a day. I got caught up in the same cycle. More exercise, eat less. This is how you reduce body fat. But your body will fight against you because its goal is to survive. And if you're underfeeding it, you can't outsmart your body. So I do come from a place where I understand what you're trying to do, but I encourage you to increase your calories over time to increase your metabolism so that you can get to a healthy spot where you can make those positive changes. So once I got my body to maintenance level of calories for me, that's when I saw an increase in muscle size and a decrease in body fat. So I find my experience is that was really the sweet spot where I was consuming enough calories to build muscle, but I was not in a calorie surplus and so wasn't adding body fat. But because I wasn't in a calorie surplus, my body was pulling some calories from stored body fat, and that's how you're doing the body recomposition. Adding muscle, reducing body fat. That's the ultimate goal. Sometimes I feel like I get rambling, so I need to rein it in a little bit. In an earlier video, I talked about Macro Factor. It's a calorie counting app that I've used. Now, I'm not sponsored. I'm not paid by them to talk about this. I actually paid with my money to subscribe to the app. But if I recall correctly, when I was setting things up, it asked for a bunch of information: my size, my age, my activity level, my goals, and it helped for me to determine the amount of calories to reach my goals. And so if for the person who knows they're eating 1,200 calories, presumably they're already using an app. But if this is new information to you and you're looking for an app, I've had a positive experience with Macro Factor, mostly because I do like that it helps to nudge you in the right direction according to what your goals are. Today is back and bicep day, and it's got to be one of my favorite of all of the workout days. So if you've taken a break from exercise and you're just coming back to lifting, don't get too caught up in the program. Do the workouts you love. Recreate that positive energy surrounding exercise. So for me, if I was to have a break, let's say I'm on vacation or due to illness, I've got a cold, what have you, when I come back to training, I always start with back and biceps because it's my favorite. It re-energizes me, it helps to inspire me to keep going. So I'm gonna get into it and I will show you a little bit of the workout. See that lat poking out there? Yay, yay. So I think it's almost a little bit too sunny today, but hopefully you can see this okay. With the hammer curl, a lot of people will find that their elbows start falling back. It's important that you keep the upper arms alongside the torso. So lately I've been finding that my elbow, maybe that's better. Lately I've been finding my elbows have been giving me a little bit of grief when I rotate at the elbow. So I find that bicep exercises that keep my elbow in a more fixed position feel better. Might not look like much. This drag curl really hits the bicep. I hope you've had fun today. See you next time.